Welcome to our channel, where Op shuts down his lying brother's entire career. Our next Reddit post is from a user. I had been working at a mid-sized marketing firm for nearly 3 years. I wasn't the top executive, but I had built a good reputation, creative campaigns, satisfied clients, and trust from my boss. Now, my younger brother Daniel had just graduated from college. He was struggling to find a job, and as an older sibling, I supported him. I helped him polish his resume, even gave him references. But Daniel wasn't patient. He wanted what I had: my position, my salary, my recognition without putting in the years of work. That's when things started to get suspicious. My boss suddenly began questioning me about mistakes in reports I never made. Clients were complaining about me, even though they praised me just days earlier. I couldn't figure it out. Then one evening, I overheard Daniel on the phone. He was bragging to his friend about how he planted seeds, with my boss making it look like I was unreliable, lazy, and even mishandling accounts. He twisted half-truths into lies, and because he was my brother, my boss believed him. The next week, I was called into the office. My boss said he had doubts about my performance, but conveniently, he had just interviewed Daniel, who seemed hungry, energetic, and trustworthy. Oh, I thought, realizing Daniel took my job interview behind my back, using the dirt he created about me. Within days, I was pushed out, and Daniel was hired in my place. At first, I was crushed. Losing a job to betrayal from your own blood, it's not something you recover from overnight. But I stayed calm. I found work in another company, one that valued honesty and creativity. Meanwhile, Daniel's victory didn't last long. He had no real experience, no understanding of client relationships, and no idea how to manage pressure. The projects he handled began to collapse. Clients pulled out. Within 3 months, he had not only lost the position, but his reputation was completely destroyed. The same boss who trusted him eventually blacklisted him from the industry. Nobody wanted to hire him after that, and me. I moved forward, built my skills, and within a year I was in a much higher role at a competing firm. My brother's lie cost him not just my job, but his entire career. This story isn't just about betrayal, it's about how shortcuts and lies always backfire. My brother thought he was clever, but in the end, integrity wins. This is a great reminder that if you try and take shortcuts in life and try and scam your way to the top, the world will always figure it out, and there will be consequences. And sometimes those consequences can be far worse than if you had just put in the work and done it the right way. Now, I know a lot of you are probably thinking the exact same thing that I was. Why didn't he just confront Daniel and tell him how much of a jerk he was being? Look, I get that. If someone was trying to screw you over like that, you'd want to confront them. But the thing is, Op already did confront him. Op says if he could go back, there were a few things he would have done differently. For one, he would have talked to HR instead of waiting to be fired. Also, he would have applied for a better job at a bigger company sooner. But most importantly, he wouldn't have wasted time confronting his brother. He says if he could have just saved himself the emotional energy and used it to advance his career, he would have gotten to where he wanted to be even sooner. It's a good lesson for all of us. Don't waste your time trying to get even. Sometimes it's better to just let karma do its job. So, have you ever had a brother try and screw you over? If so, let me know your story in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear them. But anyways, that is all for me today. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe for more content.